Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and cross watchers welcome. This is your monthly love prediction reading for the month of November. If you are not into love, there are plenty of other playlists on my channel. But this one in particular, it still is a collective reading, so please only take what resonates. Don't let anything take from you. We never want to do that. Use it as personal development. Remember that time is fluid and everyone involved does have free will. So we have past life relationship, express your love, keep an open mind, and engagement. So it feels like you're meeting someone here that feels a little bit familiar, but you instantly feel a connection with this person, or you've already met them. And there are a few things where you're like, we're culturally different, or we're politically different, or where there's an age gap that could be, you know, not frowned upon kind of age gap, but just something that could be, they differ from your usual type and your usual expectations. But you do see that if I express myself, this could really go somewhere, okay? Or someone's wanting to express themselves towards you and you're feeling like there's chemistry here. We've known each other before. You may quite literally have known this person earlier in your life as a friend. I just heard friend of the family, okay? Or you could just have this recognition of, I've met you before, this deja vu kind of energy, which sometimes can come through with soulmates and especially with twin flames, but we don't want to read into that too soon. Let's have a look at the tarot. What is happening in the month of November for Scorpio in love? For their best and highest good, clearest messages you can give us, please, Spirit. That's a lot. Let's start there. We have the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which can talk about feeling like you're trapped. I just heard indecision, trapped in indecision. Okay. Ooh, the Moon, the World, the Six of Swords in reverse, the Five of Emotions, Eight of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Are you trapped because you're somehow cut off from social situations at the moment? Or are you feeling trapped because you may be isolated in terms of distance? Because the World and the Hermit, it's like, I'm going within, okay? But maybe you're going within because you're actually on an independent journey, like physically in the world. That's why there may be some blockages, Oh, I just heard entrapment then. That's different, okay. Yikes. You just feel like your hands are tied on action in a forward motion, which makes sense with the Six of Swords in reverse. It's kind of saying you are perhaps stuck in a bit of chaos at the moment, because when it's in the upright position, we're talking about moving away from conflict and moving towards something that feels calm and collected and like a refuge is what I want to say. But here it feels like, and this is kind of, the art depiction's interesting because it looks like when the universe is trying to awaken you from a situation, and it's like, okay, ready, I'll push you off the edge, but you're going to grow wings, so get ready. And you've just got to trust, you know, that you're going to be supported. But with it being in that shadow position, it's kind of like, I'm not feeling supported by you, universe. I'm really feeling that I'm dealing with a lot of emotions and I'm doing the work to try and work through these emotions. I'm isolated in some way. I'm perhaps not even socially. You could have a lot of people around you, but you still feel, right? Especially with the World card here, you could have a lot of people around you, but you could feel like, come on, this chapter needs to close. We need to come back to the navigational point. Like, it's almost like the compass is really like swaying out of control here, and you're like, I'm getting dizzy here, universe, come on, can you catch me? Can we turn this around? I need to move into some kind of calm. I do think that you're doing this for a reason, and the calm is coming, but it's coming from within, calming and cooling those emotions that feel like maybe they're unrelenting in their release. Like at a drop of a hat, you're crying, which is very, like for Scorpios, that can be very confronting, because even though they're a water sign, they can be quite stoic or can be quite tough on the exterior. And that's, if you're around a lot of people, you don't want to really express too many of those deep emotions until you feel safe. And I just feel like you're on the verge of tears with every conversation, perhaps even at work. You've got a lot going on. There's a lot of juggling going on. So no wonder you feel trapped and your hands are tied when it comes to making moves towards love, because it feels like it's moving I just heard deathly slow, okay? And I got like a Harry Potter like vision in my mind as I said that. So something that's just like lump slow, like oozing down the hallway kind of energy. But you're being tested for a reason, because you've got a lot of potential here, potential for growth, potential for self-love and nurturing, potential to receive great love and collaborate with the right person. I do feel like you've got lots of heavy cycles coming to an end at this point in time, and then you'll be able to make new decisions in which direction to go next, because you'll feel awakened, okay? You'll feel awakened and you'll feel yourself. You're going to feel yourself, like in the best possible way. Like, I'm feeling myself, like so good. Yeah, look at that. 6 of Wands followed that. Ace of Materials, Page of Emotions. You've got a lot of good coming towards you. It's going to be a domino effect, but right now, Scorpio, you seem to be going through it. You're definitely on this path to awakening. That could be keeping you trapped in a location specifically, a place specifically, as you wait to reach your full potential, okay? It just is a slower moving energy right now as you untie the binds. I'm also hearing the Weezer Undone song. If you want to see me undone, like pull the thread as I walk away, and the sweater like will come undone. Cool song, my favorite band, just FYI. Interesting. This is kind of in stark contrast to these cards that came up. So I want to know what we're missing here. Past life relationship, express your love, keep an open mind, and engagement. If you're in an existing relationship and there's deep emotions, there's cycles that are coming to an end within that relationship, you're wondering when we're going to move into calmer waters. There's just a lot going on. You're feeling isolated even though you're sleeping in the same bed, and you're feeling trapped. There is that refuge coming. There is that, and it's almost like rescue coming. And it could be that your person is about to pop the question. Keep an open mind about how they might do it. And it's safe for you to keep expressing your love through all of this chaos, okay? If you're in an existing relationship, there's something where, you know, you can count on this person because of all the lives you've shared before. If this is you single and looking for love, what are we missing? Page of Voices. We're missing the lesson, the research. Someone has their eye on you too, I feel. You're missing that someone, yeah. I feel like someone's about to come through with communication. If this is you single, looking for love, you're about to be, I just heard heralding a new beginning. Heralding. It feels very Christmassy to say that. Hark the heralds angels sing. Wow. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? A nice surprise. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere and it's like coupling and cuffling season, I feel a sense of warmth. If it's summer, you're like me in the Southern Hemisphere, I feel you're getting the warmth from that as well. The sun is giving you a positive boost. And it's giving this person a positive boost to come out of the winter and make themselves known, come out of the darkness and make themselves known. I think that this person and you perhaps have been manifesting this, especially if you do know this person already and you're like, I've got a thing for this person, but we're different, or we're friends, right? Keep an open mind. We're friends and we don't want to cross the threshold of friends, but you kind of do because you're like, life's short and the feelings aren't going away. And I do know that this, like, we're so good together as friends. Like, it could be even better. Like, it's such a cliche and it's a small thing to kind of say, like, to say I'm going to ruin the friendship and not try. So perhaps you've been quite patient with waiting for the emotions of this person to be revealed. But I think you're kind of manifesting each other after a healing period. And I do think you're definitely going through some healing right now. Again, if you've been patiently waiting for someone to return home, that message is also just lingering on the outskirts. But I think you've got someone kind of vibing you from a distance. And if they're close by, you know, if there's someone you see every day, you're just not aware, and that's what's keeping you in this lonely kind of mentality. But in this lonely mentality, you're doing the inner work, so I'm proud of you. Tell me more about this person. Tell me more about the secret admirer of Scorpio. For Scorpio, I should say. Tell me about this secret admirer. It kind of just fell. And that's interesting because it was like, you know, it was like a very half-hearted come out, like, of the cards there. Gee, speak English, Sam. You get this person tongue-tied. You definitely get this person tongue-tied. I feel like this person is perhaps dating. They're looking for love. You guys might talk about love, but actually they're ignoring the fact that you're right there too. But this is how they see you too. Like all the other reads, this is where I put, how does the person who's come up see you? But I just wanted to get more information about this person. But this is how they see you, as perhaps ignoring their, even though they haven't expressed their 10 of Cups to you, I think this person has heart eyes for you, to be completely honest. And they're hoping that you'll see them for who they are and overlook, you know, whatever challenges or differences you may have, so that they can express their love to you freely. And you could feel like you're soulmates as friends. Well, what could it mean if you were soulmates as lovers? What else about this person and how they see Scorpio, please? 3 of Pentacles. It's that non-collaborative, non-cooperation energy. You're always in a group, I feel. And there's always someone else with you. And they kind of just want to get you alone. That 1 cup in the 4 of Cups, they're like, if I just could get Scorpio alone, we could have a talk. Maybe that's what you need to instigate. The World in reverse now. They feel like they're running out of time with you, that you're going to be snatched up or you're going to move away. You're going to start a new chapter somewhere else because you are looking, you are wanting, you are healing. They wish it was with them. There's a lot of like nostalgia. There's a lot of trying to hold on to this moment, but almost to the point of just giving up, you know, of just like, oh, I want this to work so badly. They need to start putting in some of the work, or they think you're distracted by work because you got the 8 of Pentacles as well. They think that you're so busy that you don't have time for them. And they're a little bit disheartened by this. All right, so if they're going to speak up, because it does feel like they're going to speak up sooner rather than later, what is the outcome of this? You have a decision to make. You can keep the blindfold on and just laugh it off and be like, haha, don't be silly. Or you can say, do you know what? I actually feel the same way. King of Pentacles. And I think that you would be a good protector and provider. Not that we want to like take anyone's money. That's not what I'm getting at. I'm just saying like this person would feel homely, wise. They have good advice. You would feel safe and seen within their sanctuary of what they provide as love, I guess. You've also got the 5 of Swords, the 9 of Swords. Yeah, I think for the rest of the month, after they express themselves, you teeter on the edge of like, but you're my go-to person for matters of the mind. Look at all the mind energy here. The 2 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords, they all really speak about like overthinking things, the emotions of your mind feeling quite disruptive to sleep patterns, to work habits. You've really, like, this person is heavy on your mind after they express themselves, and you're not sure how to handle it. You're not sure what to do, but you know you just feel good with them. You do. You feel safe with them. All right, so how does Scorpio feel about this person? 2 of Wands. I feel like you'd want to stay. You'd want to make this, instead of going somewhere, this might be what keeps you here with them. If you're thinking about traveling. Wow. Clarify the Tower. This could really change your life. 2 of Pentacles. And bring some balance to your life that perhaps you've been seeking outside of yourself or outside of your current situation. But it almost feels like you could be running away from your problems. It's like, untie me and I'll be set loose. but you're not, if you don't do the work, if you don't do this inner work, if you don't heal, if you don't let all these emotions come out and let the secrets behind your own eyes come out and really face this chaos of what you've got going on in your life head on, then if you feel safe and seen with this person, then you could have, and you agree, okay, let's do this, then this could bring a lot of balance to your life and a lot of stability to your life. But it will disrupt first. You know, it really will turn everything on its head. It will break down the foundation of perhaps the friendship and then take it to another level so that you can rebuild something together. And I do feel like this person would help you rebuild. Yeah, the Emperor. This person is showing up as the King of Pentacles and the Emperor. Like, this person has either coin or a lot of potential for money making. They have a boss-like, very masculine, okay, personality coming through here. And I don't think they're going to say no or take no for an answer lightly. I think they're like, look, I didn't come this far to only come this far with you. So I understand that you would have some hesitation, but if we're doing this properly, and I will see through, like, I will see this through to the end, like, and I will help you rebuild this. I will be the light that helps you get through whatever you're going through here. Wow. Okay. Can I just get one card on the future of this connection outside of November? What would that look like? Okay, 2. King of Wands, 8 of Cups. I feel like this 8 of Cups is finally letting go of some of those emotions from the past, okay? And from this current, well, by this stage it'll be the past, but what you're currently going through, and feeling like you are walking towards the sun, right? This fire sign energy, this person, if this relationship expands past, it's like finally walking away from very confused emotions, very full-on busy emotions, to something that feels confident, planned. Like, it feels like you've got a plan and a strategy and a growth plan, and you feel creative, you feel like this is where this could go. It really feels like you would be walking away from a small fire that's barely keeping you warm to something that feels like it's got a lot of burning potential. And it's again, there's just this warmth coming through with this person. Even though like these energies can sometimes show up, if they were in reverse, I'd be quite concerned, because they can sometimes show up with a lot of ego. I just think this person is confident. It's almost like they're your rock, okay? So if they've been your rock as a friend, I feel like, and the rock, right, could come out with engagement. If that's what you want from this person, it definitely feels like there's someone here with a lot of strength, a lot of like purpose. And if you're worried about it, they're going to be patient with you. They're going to like stand by your side to see this through. And I feel like there's potential for play and happiness and adventure together then. You're not trapped and locked into like staying in your hometown or wherever this person lives. I do feel like there's a lot of potential for passion together, but this all has to be sorted. I think you've got a lot going on. So keep an open mind about how this could play out, even who it could be. It doesn't have to be this person. You don't have to, take on their offer or, like I said at the beginning, we can't control other people. They may not. For some of you, they may not express themselves. They have intentions to, but they may not. If you strongly feel like it's time for you to go ahead and make the romantic gesture towards this person, by all means do that. Okay, so take these readings and make them fit how you want them to fit. How it applies to your life is so important. The discernment that you use, this is really personal development. And it's like Spirit gives you this smorgasbord of information, and what you will do with that, when you tune into your intuition, what you can do with that is really co-creating, right? With the universe, your own life. Communicate clearly. That's so important. All this sword energy here as well. This person obviously wants to communicate clearly with you. They are going to travel towards you and make it known. Remain positive. Express your love. Keep an open mind. Remain positive about the abundance of love available to you. And there's something better, okay? There's something better than this current situation. There's something better than just the idea that, well, when When friends get together as lovers, it's ruined. Like, it doesn't have to be that way. So many things can get ruined by these small-minded ideas. And this is why it's saying keep an open mind. Because if you believe that something has potential and it feels right to you, then it feels right to you. It doesn't need to make sense to anyone else, okay? But if you feel like there's something better than this, then by all means go for that. But I think this is talking about this too shall pass. This energy of feeling lonely in the world of chaos, this too shall pass. Keep doing the work on yourself. Speaking of doing the work, what else do we need to know? What else does Scorpio need to know for the month of November, please, when it comes to love? Clear your mind. Yeah, so much like overthinking, up late at night. You've got so many tabs open in your brain. There could even be some guilt or some just like, what will other people think? You know, lots of other people's opinions rolling around in your head. Even if these people haven't expressed anything about it because they don't know anything about it, you're almost playing out all these conversations about, well, if my parents found out, how would it go? Especially if they're a family friend, like it came up, it could be something that is like, oh, really? Oh, you know, you get that kind of reaction from someone. Talk less and feel more. Yeah, so when you're overthinking, you're not actually expressing from the heart space. So come back to your heart and feel more. And then you'll be able to communicate clearly from a place of self-love first and then unconditional love for, you know, true love to come in. Be proud of yourself for getting through this tumultuous period, Scorpio. Detoxify. Yeah, there are some things that need to go, and perhaps it's saying no to taking on too much workload. Perhaps it's releasing those emotions. So with detoxify especially, you might want to be looking at salt baths, sweating things out, really get the emotions out as well. Leave the past behind. It's time for a new chapter, and we got that with the world upright, and here with the world in reverse, it feels like there is a new chapter coming, and it may mean that it takes you away from this opportunity, okay, with this person. It may mean that. Yeah, and clear your mind, like I said at the beginning. Let's have a look at, whoa, that was very specific. Your self-love, self-care messages. Spend time with animals. You may be seeing a lot of signs from your guides in animal form. So when they do cross your path, you might want to Google what they mean. I'm also just looking now that I put this next to the Communicate Clearly card. It's got 2 dolphins on it. Dolphins are very light-hearted, carefree, happy, okay? Keeping that playfulness in amongst the chaos can really alleviate some of your heavy thoughts, okay? But also, the dolphins have their own language. They have like a sonar language. So communicate with animals. If you two relate, the person who's coming up here, if you two relate and you're kind of like, maybe you joke around that you're different, you're like the black sheep, or, you know, we're a different animal, or we're a different breed. You know, you say that about yourselves and that's what you've bonded over, especially if it's got to do with your families. It's like, we're different from our families. We're like the black sheep of our families, and that's why we were put together as friends. And when you were younger, it's like we understand each other on that level. So there's a couple of messages coming through with that. And then you have intuition, your higher self, your younger self, everyone, every part of you, your future self, you're the one that's living out another life in the ether. Tap into all of that. Tap into your intuition. Trust yourself. Open your third eye chakra that does speak of intuition, that speaks of your sense of purpose, and can give you like a movie version of the direction of your life when you get still enough to see it or hear it or feel it, however it comes through for you. You open yourself to the inner guidance and wisdom that is within you, and Spirit is saying you have that. As a water sign, you definitely have that. We all do, but it's extra for you, and it can be extra intense for you, okay? Especially at times when you feel alone with a lot going on. It's actually the perfect time for you to spend more time with your intuition and getting to know it. That inner work that you're dealing with this Hermit energy, it's Virgo energy, so it's very like, keep paying attention to the details that are happening in your rest state, in your healings. Maybe you're actually going to get some therapy. And honestly, meditation, it didn't come up, but I do feel it when some of the greats, some of these people have had a fall from grace, but you know what I mean? Like the people who are the most successful, famous people of our time. But it's true that they got there when they were busy, they would meditate more. They wouldn't meditate less, they meditate more. That's when you need it more. That's saying, that quote that I'm sure you've heard. Tap into your intuition through grounding yourself, through being around animals, through the detoxification, perhaps like really drinking, hydrating yourself, but also watching what you eat. I'm hearing like decalcifying your pineal gland, okay? So that is around the third eye chakra as well. Yeah, that's very much important for you right now, to just be careful of what you're consuming in terms of news and music and gossip and, yeah, food and water and even the air that we breathe. You're clarifying everything for your life. And look at all the healing energy of these cards. Leave the past behind. Talk less, feel more. Be proud of yourself. Clear your mind. Remain positive. This is actually a really important time for you, Scorpio. I'm really proud of you. So I hope this has resonated. Please let me know in the comments below in what ways it has. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, they are custom. So go and check out the link and you can ask a custom question and even choose the amount of time. So that we can get really specific on whatever it is that you want to focus on, not just love. Thank you so much for being here, Scorpio. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.